Hello and welcome back to Kaiserreich. There's a lot of fighting happening here on the shore. Trying to hunt down those British submarines. To no avail. At least we know now where they're hunting, so we could potentially, let's see here. I think we're gonna do this. Set this one to green. And then set those ones to avoid. Is going to make it so that our merchant shipping here, which sometimes goes through this way, is going to instead, and this way, is going to instead try to go like from here and then north, like this. Basically, we want to avoid any areas where British submarines and fleets are operating. Ottoman Empire. Oh my god. Yo, Ottoman thick. Ottoman dummy thick. This is wild. They control Iran, almost all of the Arabian Peninsula, and Egypt down to Sudan. That's kind of wild. I had this pointed out to me in the comments, and I try to avoid it. I try to just ignore that it's and pretend that it's not there because it's disgusting. Let's see. We're gonna send these Marines now, I think. Did we? Yeah, we did send them or set them to train. William Steffens, please do not. Do not. Oh. I was gonna say, yeah, do not disappoint me here. Wait, was Fleischer a guerrilla fighter? Yes, he is. You know, we might actually swap them around for a moment. Yeah, we should probably You know what? Honestly? We can do this. But how many divisions can we fit on a single transport ship with our current tech? We can you can fit oh, that's in a different part of the tree in Kaiserreich. That's over here. 10. Oh, we should do this. Guys, I think we're going to be doing a lot of those in the future. I mean, if we survive, that is. You know, can I just queue you up again? I'm gonna queue this one up again. Let's see here. Let's leave a couple of them behind. 3. It's gonna take a long time to prep because we're using infantry divisions and stuff as well. But I can use this. Staff office plan. Nope, it doesn't work at all. Never mind then. Doesn't work for marine invasions. Yep, cool, but I'm actually gonna do this one again. Christian Loke, let's see if we can actually replace him. Because he's got kind of dog shit stats. Maybe promote... I mean, these guys are all good. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. We might actually just promote Wilhelm von Tangen-Hanstein. Give him skirmisher, and then promote him. We can't. I used up my command power. So let's have a look at this. That is scary. But this means that a lot of troops are going to be moved over towards Europe. So maybe in a couple of months, those troops will arrive and we'll see the communards push back. Crossing my fingers, I don't think it's gonna happen though. I gave it like a fucking 10% chance of happening. I give the German Empire, or I give the monarchists and the imperialists a 10% chance of winning this this war. Okay, we've set that one to be on naval invasion support. I guess that they'll be bombarding as well then. I believe that's how it works. We're doing this just to give the Canadians some more space for all of their ships. Or sorry. I'm gonna have to requeue this again. This is taking too long. So I stopped talking there for a bit because I heard something weird and I thought like someone was firing off fireworks or like shooting a gun outside. I was like, it's a weird time for that. But I think it was nothing. I think it's probably just like a bad exhaust on a car or some shit. We don't have building slots, so we're gonna go with the stuff that actually gives us buildings for free. Oh yeah, we're gonna need this one. That's the one we're gonna do. After the free education. I remember. Invasion is still preparing, alright. Well, I'm ready to hit that rewind button. They seriously need to just abandon this stuff and shift troops over there. They're holding here, which is kind of mad, but they shouldn't be. They should be, or they should have been holding this stuff, because this is way more important and way easier to hold. Like these lines here. This stuff isn't as important. It doesn't have as many like major victory points, and it also doesn't have as much industry as the Ruhr Valley. Flanders has capitulated. These are dark times. They are dark times indeed. I got tanks and stuff here now. What is that? Oh, that's the, yeah. I know what it is, but I don't actually know the name of it. Like mechanized. Alright, so the problem is we don't have naval supremacy. Okay, so... we can't really get that with U-boats, I don't think. Return to base. Why can we not go there? Oh no, they're already assigned to missions, obviously, yeah. Same sea zones. We might have to send some heavy fighters that way. The fall of Berlin. Reports from Berlin confirm that the German city has been captured by advancing Italian troops after long, merciless fighting through the greatest city of the Reichspact. German forces put up stiff resistance, hoping to delay the Italian forces for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. As a shocked Berliners looked on, the Italian army paraded down the Brandenburg Gate before listening to a speech by Alceste de Ambris in front of the famous monument. However, what eventually seems to have caught the attention and memory of the world is a picture of an Italian soldier proudly holding the Italian flag from the roof of a heavily damaged Reichstag, taken by one of his squad mates. A reference to the picture of the Red Army soldier, standing on the Reichstag with the Soviet Union's flag. Great victory for the Socialist Republic of Italy indeed. Let's go. Come on, though. Send more navies or air wings on missions, or cover the above areas with radar. The Norwegian Sea, that is that one. We don't really have a lot of range to reach that place, so... Stortingsvalget 1942. Stortingsvalget 1942. So today, the Norwegian people elect a new parliament. The election is tightly fought and will decide the course of Norway in the foreseeable future. Well, the Social Democrats and Liberals can gain a majority, or the Conservatives and Farmers Party form a coalition like last time. Karl Joachim Hambro, or we can have Johan Nygaardsvold, which is the guy we have right now, which is I'd have to go to... there. No. We don't have a minister there. Right, so... factory output... same ideology, daily political power gain, and resource efficiency and stuff. Recruitable population factor down. Not good. I think we're gonna go with Hoi4. Simply because... it does not give us that, local, or that recruitable population factor thing. I just really don't want that. Don't have ministers for some reason. No, there we go. Karl Joachim Hambro. There's Nygaardsvold. Lati L39. Bazooka. Man-portable anti-tank weapons. Maybe if we build up our radar, we'll be able to do this. I'm gonna shore up that infantry, or sorry, that air wing a little bit, and see if that doesn't help our detection a bit. I wish there was like a very late game tech that made rockets actually viable, because currently in the game, I don't think they are. Which is representative of, you know, the role rockets really played in World War II as well. They were a propaganda tool, nothing more, really. The German V2 rockets, which, you know, could potentially reach their targets, were not very accurate at all. And costly. Required a lot of expertise, which bombers didn't. Like, the bombers required obviously a lot of expertise, but the expertise was different, and the you know, the infrastructure and the logistics behind it were already established. Okay, so now we're getting our fuel up. Remove all these outdated production lines, and let us also... Is it tactical bomber? Sure, yeah, let's actually make it. And let's also have a look at our division designs, because we have a bunch of manpower to spare. Well, we don't have a bunch, we have some manpower to spare. I'm gonna only create that one division actually that I'm making here. Yeah, we have some divisions to oh, never mind, we can't. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shore up the ones we already have, because they are very underutilized, honestly. That's going to increase the amount of manpower by a lot. By a factor of what? 4,500. That's going to basically take us down to 0 immediately, I think. But now we actually have full infantry divisions, which is a big deal. Means these divisions we've got here can actually fight effectively now. Oh, they're actually trying a naval invasion. I didn't get a sound unless it just started right now, like a sound effect pop-up thing. Sending the U-boats out to raid the invasion fleet. And they've landed in a very silly position, but they have landed, and that's not good. Well, guess we'll have to postpone this thing. We still need the naval supremacy anyways. Yeah, I'll just delete it. We can't really deal with that right now. We need to deal with the more pressing matters. So they've abandoned the port, which I'm not sure I agree with, in order to fight them here. Didn't know that was how. Oh no, they're going to garrison. That's. Hopefully they don't invade here while they're gone. Garrison orders can be very, very stupid sometimes. I expected them to land even more troops, but I guess they didn't. Strange. This song is way too positive and feel-goody for this stuff. Oh, this is a this wasn't a bazooka. Oh my god, the game froze. Please don't crash. This isn't a bazooka. It's an anti-tank rifle. Oh, I got that scary Windows circly thing. Spinny, spinny. Oh, there we go. Cool, we're good. Peace conference is over. Oh, that's why. Oh my god, I'm deaf. Iron God Romania declared war on Transylvania. Peace deal was signed between Morocco and the Commune of France, ending their hostilities. Please, can I... Please, I'm trying to pause. I'm guessing Germany just got deleted. And that's what's happening right now. Yep. The Treaty of Vienna. Oh boy. The Reichspakt is no more. Yet the war is still going. Okay, that's wild. What happens to the Emperor? Or the Kaiser, I mean? The conquest of Germany. Today, the unthinkable has occurred. German air forces fighting in Europe have finally collapsed under the weight of the invading armies. The Reich couldn't continue the struggle, and so it appears the Kaiser, his cabinet, and a considerable number of state officials and key generals have embarked by sea to the African colonies still in the hand of the Germans. The Kaiser is seemingly committed to continuing the struggle from his imperial possessions overseas, but for now, the war in Europe is over, and the worldwide German Empire has been thrown into utter disarray. Kaiserreich has fallen. The German government in exile rules from Africa, and they have a new focus tree, Our Darkest Hour. Old enemies, new allies. Oh boy. So they can ally with us. Now we must hold Norway during all this. If the Kingdom of France can conquer Iberia, then we might have a chance, but I don't think that's gonna happen. The Russian troops should be pouring in at the moment. Night vision is so big because of the 10% increase during all night battles, and night battles happen quite often. One could say maybe 50% of the day. That's not really true though, but you know what I'm saying. Also depends on your latitude. Here in Norway right now, it actually doesn't get dark at night. Very cheery song for this very, very dark, these very, very dark circumstances. He's actually singing about, you know, the summer evening paradise and how the nights are so bright, just like here in Norway. Well, I mean, he is singing about summer in Norway. Visit from Cuba changes the diplomatic status with us. Cancel non-aggression back. Yep. Regimental combat teams. Hop on that mechanized offensive. Not really all that useful to us right now, but you know. Alright, how about we do this again? Like the third core, it will be red. Let me just check, fix something. Wait, no. Fuck. We gotta have it in the correct order here. Red, white, and blue. There we go. Second core. Let's set this up again. We still need that naval supremacy, even though we do have. I think we have the fall of Warsaw. Once described as the Paris of the East during the Renaissance, Warsaw has hit rough times. There was hope after the Weltkrieg of renewal, but alas, fate has not been kind, as the Polish-Lithuanian army collapsed trying to defend the city from both sides of the Vistula River from advancing Communard forces. In a bitter twist to old memories, the royal castle in Warsaw has been plundered again by Polish-Lithuanian soldiers before they fled the city, according to the Commune of France. Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth hotly contests this, claiming the Communard troops ransacked the palace after heavy fighting. Regardless, with the fall of its capital, the future of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth is in jeopardy. And it's going to get pushed all the way up here. Imagine if we have a situation like with the real World War II, except in this case it's the Communards pushing into Russia, and then they get bogged down, some strategic missteps are made, and eventually the Russians push them back once their industry and their mobilization effort is like fully realized. Either way, with amazing grace, the eulogy for the old world, as the new world, a red world, rises here. Let us do casualties real quick. We won't really be able to see them because the war is over. Communards against a bunch of African states. Commonwealth of Canada, 1 million. Commune of France, 120k. This is not good for us. 1.20 million of the Bracha Commune at least. Russian Communard War. This one was just started because of the whole mess with how the wars are set up. 5 million for the CSA, really good. 2 million for the Pacific states. Please just run out of. Oh my god, yeah, they're all non-extensive, but still, that's amazing for us. For the future, at least. Anyways. That's about it. If you're interested, you can find me on social media in the description down below. There's a Twitter link, and you can also contact me on Discord. If there are changes to the schedule, or if I have any announcements to make, they will be made in on the Twitter or in the Discord in the description down below. And other than that, there's also the Humble Bundle link, which you probably know about by now, and a Patreon link if you want to support me. That's about it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.